Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with a Facebook Live update, YouTube Live update. Again, just a reminder, you can watch this on the News Channel 3 Facebook page, the News Channel 3 YouTube page, or my Facebook page, which is WWMT's Keith Thompson, or my YouTube page, which is at Weatherman Keith, all lowercase, all one word. Hope everybody's having a good evening as we have some active weather that is about to move across West Michigan. First time we've had that in a while. In fact, hello to you, Chris. First in the room. As always, thanks for being here. Appreciate it very much. Donald, good evening to you too. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, this is probably the most active we've had in a few weeks anyway. Janet, hello to you. Bring on the snow in Ottawa County, Chris. You're going to get it. You're going to get some snow. That's for sure. Kathy, good evening in Sturgis. Beautiful afternoon today. And you know, Kathy, there in Sturgis, you might not get very much. Karen, hello in Gobles. Represent Heart of Van Buren County. Appreciate it very much. Once we get up to about 100 in the room, then I'll set sail here. You see what's on the agenda for us here. Kay in Graysville, Tennessee, always good to see you. Brad, hello to you. Jeanette, hello in Coldwater, where it was a beautiful day today. Wasn't it beautiful? Shelly, great night in Allegan. Thanks for checking in there. From Allegan, appreciate it very, very much. And also Ben, low chance of thunder snow tomorrow. Very low chance, but yeah. But I don't know about close to where you're going to be, right? I mean, I would think maybe a little farther north, but yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome? But I think it's very low. Shelly, hello, Gwen, hello. And let's move on. We're getting closer to that number that I wanted to get to before I want to give everybody a chance to hop into the room here. A little bit cold there in St. Joe, Brad. I hear you there. It is a little bit chilly all around, but we have some of that snow that's on the way. You see what's on the agenda for us here. Winter storm update with this system that's going to be coming through. I sort of hesitate to call it a winter storm. To me, it's not really a winter storm, but I'll just say it's a snowmaker, whatever. It's semantics, right? Latest model info. We're going to get the latest on the hour by hour coming up. Steve, hello to you. Cher, hello to you. And Jill in Calhoun County, hello. Hannah, headed to Kalamazoo tomorrow in the afternoon. You know, if you can wait until the afternoon, I don't think it's going to be that bad around Kalamazoo. I think the problematic areas are going to be closer to I-96, closer to, let's say, a Holland to Lansing line north. Or even north of an Allegan to Gun Lake line, I would say. We'll get to that coming up. It looks like we hit the number I was looking for there. We're post 100 there, past 100 in the room. So let's get moving along there. Sean in Portage, thanks. You're always here. I appreciate it. Nancy, good evening to you in Galesburg as well. Hello to you, Kenny and Nancy in Hastings, Tracy and Lawrence, Robert in Chesterland, Ohio. Yesterday in Cleveland. Thanks for joining us back there in Chesterland. Yeah, you're going to get rain out of it. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get too much out of it. Although the next system coming through Saturday morning might clip you a little bit harder. You're right, John. And hello to your mom, by the way, there, John. Thanks for being here. You're going to get a little bit of rain by the Indiana line, but it's not going to be a whole heck of a lot. Matt put Old Man Winter in an old folks home. Well, he's about to get consigned there. He just doesn't know it yet. Tina, Battle Creek, you're going to get a little bit of snow, maybe a little rain mixed in. Juanita got 27 there in Albion, about the same story. Sue and Constantine, Christina, hello to you. Melinda in Calhoun County, Mary, dodging the big part of the storm in Saugatuck. You're going to be right on that line. All right, let's get to it. Got a couple hundred people in the room. So let's start with our bus stop forecast. I'm going to have to steer away just a little bit. The Cavs lost. Oh, but you had a good time. Anyway, good. And thanks for being here from Cleveland last night at the game. Todd in Galesburg, thanks for being here. Mr. GR in the house. Good evening to you, Mr. Grand Rapids. Thank you for being here. Brendan, Battle Creek. Snow along I-94. I don't think some, but I don't think it'll be a lot. I-96, I think will be worse. Joyce, how about Galesburg? Let's get to it. Sherry, I'll answer that question. First of all, as they go to school in the morning, I think there'll be widespread snow showers. We're looking at mid-20s. And then when they head home, I think the snow will start to be mixed with some rain. That 41 that you see is going to be more toward the I-94 corridor. More along the I-96 corridor in north, I think it's going to be more like low to mid-30s. It's going to stay colder longer. I-96 and north. Antho, looking at you there in Whitehall. I-96 and north, it's going to stay colder longer, and that's going to give more of an opportunity for the snow not only to continue falling, but also to start sticking to the roads. And that's why I think there's going to be more of an issue there than there will be closer to I-94, where, as you see in the afternoon, it's going to warm up to about 41 degrees. So what does that mean as far as our travel conditions are concerned? Here's what I'd say for the driving conditions. Again, the heaviest snow is going to be closer to I-96 and north. So I've got the 96 badge on there. Normally I have 94. But area-wide, I think overnight we'll give it a green light. Even though the precip moves in around 4-ish in the morning, I don't think things really start to deteriorate rapidly until the commute starts. So that's what I've got, the yellow light on there for morning and afternoon. That's when I think we're going to have to use caution for driving. In the evening, post, let's say, dinner hour, let's say 7, 8 o'clock at night, I think things are going to begin improving again for two reasons. One, area-wide, those temperatures will be getting above freezing, and also the system will be moving away. Its influence will start to wane. All right, here's the latest with the advisory. Winter weather advisory. This is for the county shaded in purple. That's Allegan, Berry, Eaton counties north. Allegan, Berry, Eaton counties north, where there will likely be some accumulating snow. I think it's going to be heaviest I-96 and north, okay? And so slippery roads with some travel impacts. So if you're in Allegan County, if you're in Berry County, I don't think it's going to be as impactful. If you're in the zone where there's no weather advisory, I just don't think there's going to be a whole heck of a lot. But we always want to keep our guard up in a situation like this because there could be some slick spots. I just think it's much more likely that it will be more widespread once you get along in north of I-96, where we'll likely see some of those travel impacts. Let's go hour by hour. This is what you want to see right here. We start at midnight. It's pretty quiet out there right now. Skies are predominantly clear. They're going to cloud up overnight. Stopping the clock here at 3 a.m., that's whenever the winter weather advisory goes into effect. It's from 3 a.m. until midnight Friday. Okay, so 3 a.m. to midnight, which is 21 hours, right? Here's what happens during the commute. Snow showers, and I've got to tell you, our model's been pretty consistent, keeping everything along and north of I-94. One reason why I don't think the I-94 corridor and certainly points south will be that impacted, there's not going to be a lot of precip to begin with. And watch the temperature profile. We're all in the mid to upper 20s at 7 o'clock in the morning. Once we get to noon, I stop the clock here. The southern edge of that snow shield has moved northward. And so this is, again, another reason why I think I-94 area south will not be that impacted. Okay, and then notice our temperatures are starting to climb. I-94 south will have at above freezing temperatures by noon. Now I'm going to run it up here till about 7 in the evening or 6 and stop it here. Notice everybody now, for the most part, Big Rapids accepted, but everybody else, all of the reporting stations are above freezing. In fact, even some 40 showing up in Kalamazoo and Three Rivers and Sturgis and Coldwater, okay? So we'll see a little bit of a rain-snow mix as the warmer air starts to move in from the south as this system moves across. So that's pretty much what we're looking at now. By Friday night, tomorrow night, even at this time, it's all moving out, and things are going to be getting quiet for us yet again. So how much snow? Well, this is always changing here. In fact, this is just updated in the last couple of hours. And so now we're looking at about 2 to 4 in this wide swath that goes from southern Allegan, southern Berry, southern Eaton counties north, all the way up to Muskegon and Newaygo, and also Mecosta counties. Now, I do think that north of I-96, that there could be some areas there that see more than 4 inches of snow. In fact, I posted on my Facebook page, tweeted it out earlier today, I believe early this afternoon, that from the Weather Prediction Center, that their winter weather forecast for this particular system is calling for a greater than 50-50 chance that there would be more than 4 inches of snow in an area that is just north of GR up to about Newaygo, and then stretching west and east. So I do think that north of I-96 is where there will be more snow. South of I-96, not as much. And once you get down to, let's say, I-94, not very much. And with temperatures warming, if anything, by afternoon, there'll be a little bit of a rain, snow, and that's about it. Here's your precip timeline by interstate, east-west highways. If you're along I-94, you're going to see some snow in the morning. by late morning, it's going to turn to a rain-snow mix with the warmer air moving in, and that will continue to be the case until evening time when temps fall again and we have a little bit of snow, but it won't be as much. It's all a snow event, I think, for GR, an all snow event for GR, and that's why, or I-96 in GR, and that's why I think that there will likely be some of the bigger impacts. So I hope that's helpful for you. Temps right now, we're in the low to mid 30s. Ionia, Lansing in the upper 20s. Fremont at 27 degrees. Not a lot really going on right now with live Doppler radar. We're just starting to see the clouds moving in. I'm going to back the radar out and you'll see where the snow is. There it is. If this is that clipper, I told you about it yesterday and the day before. Remember, an Alberta clipper, so named. The clipper part comes from those fast-moving ships in the 18th century there that would throw up all those sails and they could just clip right along. So the clipper part of Alberta clipper speaks to the fact that it's a fast-moving storm. The Alberta part is that it typically forms in the lee of the Rocky Mountains and oftentimes in the Canadian province of Alberta. And so some characteristics about these systems. One, they move fast. So this is going to be in and out in a hurry. In fact, snow will begin at about 4 or 5 in the morning. It will be winding down by about 9 or 10 at night, which is about a 16, 17-hour window for precip. And oftentimes they're not around that long. But this is still moving pretty fast. So it's going to move out rapidly tomorrow night about this time. And by Saturday morning, it's going to be long gone. But you see where it is there right now on live Doppler radar. Here's your Sea Level Group 7-day forecast. There's that precip for tomorrow. And then Saturday, Sunday, not looking too bad. We're going to be in the upper 30s Saturday, low to mid 40s on Sunday. And that's going to be coming with a mix of sun and clouds. Then we warm up into the 50s Monday and Tuesday. And that's when I think we have a decent chance for seeing some rain showers, not snow showers, but rain showers. So I hope that's helpful. Connie says, no more snow, please. Chris, hello to you, Jen. Hello, I know. Hello. Jackie, hello. Thanks for being here. Brad, how much snow in St. Joe and Benton Harbor? Not much. You know, I can see you maybe getting an inch or so, but not much. I think you're going to be a little too far south. Bronson, in the house, thanks to Judy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it very much. Sherry, you have to go to Ann Arbor from Kalamazoo at 11. I think you'll be all right. You know, if anything, I think you're just going to be dealing with a little bit of light snow. You know, there could be some slick spots on the roads, but I just don't think it's going to be as problematic as if you were going to Ann Arbor from GR and you were driving on I-96. That would be a little different. Wrong week for a spring break, says Kathy. Yeah, next week is not going to be, I mean, it's going to be cool. I think we'll get into some sunshine in about a week's time. But yeah, you know, I mean, it is late March, right? It's still late March. Donna, hello to you in Buchanan. Thank you for checking in. Hello there to Berrien County. Todd, hello to you. Thanks for being here. Sheila, what about Muskegon? I think you're going to get a few inches. I think you're going to get probably on the lower side 2 to 3, on the higher side maybe upwards of 5. And most of that's going to be falling in the morning to the early afternoon. So if you're out and about, make sure to take your time. Carrie, in Charlotte, a couple of inches, I think. You know, a couple of inches in Charlotte. Good evening to you in Allegan. Mary, thank you so much for being here. I hope that answers some of the questions there. Who else we got? I want to try to make sure I get everybody. Chris, hello to you. I guess you're probably not going to be. Are you going to be in one of those big orange trucks? I don't know. It's going to be dicey for I-94. I don't think it's going to be. What I mean is I think it's going to be iffy. Whether you have to get in one of those trucks. Danny, Mount Pleasant. I think that you could even get 4 to maybe 5 or even 6 inches of snow. I think you're going to get hit with some in there in Mount Pleasant, Danny. Hey, take a picture, drop a ruler in it, and send it my way for tomorrow. Let's see, what else we got? Larry, hello to you in Newton Township. Maritza, as always, hello to you in Portage. Sherry in Holland. Again, I think probably 2 to 3, maybe a little bit more, but I think 2 to 3 is ballpark. Ryan, warm temperatures next week. Yeah, but only seasonably so. Our typical high next week will be around 50. I think we'll be in the low 50s, as you see there, low to mid 50s. So not warmer as in 60s or 70s, but we will be warmer than what we've had lately. Linda, hello. And Sean in Portage. Randy, hello. Aaron, how could you do this to us? I know. I am a cruel man. If I had any choice in the matter, we wouldn't be doing this. How's that? I hope that helps. Sarah, what about northern lower? Yeah, you're going to get a few inches of accumulation. Remember, This system also has a northern edge too. So I think if you're talking about far northern, which to me it would be north of Gaylord, then I think that, it's not going to be as much. But if you're in that zone between I-96 and let's say 10, M10, Highway 10, maybe even up to as far north as, let's say, Cadillac, across there, I think that you could get a few inches of accumulation, several inches of accumulation. Hallie, hello to you. Tim, no more snow, warm sunshine, or no warm sunshine. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Shannon, hello to you. Thanks for checking in. Great afternoon. Craig, hello. Karen, hello. Everybody's saying no more snow. Nikki, good evening to you too. Thanks for being here. Is that for the rest of the year? No. Oh, no. I think we could still have something in April, though. It is getting less and less likely. Or you could say it the other way around, more and more likely that we're going to be seeing the end of it here pretty soon. Thanks for the thanks, Sherry. I appreciate that. Martin, hello. Kimberly, hello to you. Thanks for being here. Debbie, hello. And Caitlin, where are the 70s? The 70s are waiting in a month called May, right? Or even in June. We went there, but we weren't supposed to be there. Carol, good evening to you. And Sturgis, Yankee Springs Township Fire Department, always say hello to you. And thank you for your service. John, extended forecast looks next week like some sunshine by Wednesday, Thursday into Friday, and high temperatures around 50. I don't think so, Jeremy. I would do the homework. I don't think we're going to have school closings tomorrow. Certainly not in the Kalamazoo area. Grand Haven and Gobles, Sarah, for tomorrow. Grand Haven, I think, could see a few inches. Gobles, not much, maybe an inch or two at most in Gobles. Grand Haven, I could see maybe getting 3, maybe 4, something like that. Let's see. Go Green today. That's right. Brad, they took care of business, didn't they? I don't know, Kimberly. I don't know what they were doing in M43. I'll have to go find out. You saw a reporter there. I don't know. Good question, but I don't know. What else do we have here? Littleham's Tammy Sue White. I'll try to send you some warmer weather, but it's just not going to work out. Susan, hello to you in Vicksburg. Eddie, how the road's going to be toward Ann Arbor tomorrow morning from Battle Creek. I think you're going to be okay. I think there could be a little bit of light snow, and as always, don't drive like. Just take your time. Just be careful. But I don't think it's going to be problematic. I think that's going to be an okay drive, Eddie. I really do. Happy Thursday to you too, Mike. Appreciate that. Linda, good evening to you from Battle Creek. And Aaron, really tired of the wind lately. Today it wasn't so bad, but it'll pick up a little bit tomorrow. Okay, Chris, well, we'll cross our fingers and hope that you don't have to. Jorge, hello to you in Bridgman. Not bad. You're not going to be dealing with it too much there in Bridgman, I don't think. When is warm weather going to come to stay? Probably not until May. Let's see. Jeff in Coldwater. Hello to you. And Sherry in Belleville. You know what? In Belleville there, I think what you're going to get there in Belleville, I think will just probably be a little bit more rain, snow mix. I don't think it's going to be too problematic there. Let's see. Three Rivers, negligible. So, Tammy, I hope that helps. Barb from Ann Arbor, thanks for checking in from AA or A squared. Thank you for the thanks, Merle. Appreciate it. Zach, what's up with you, man? Judy, how's Coldwater looking for snow? Not a lot. Maybe some rain, mixed snow, but not a lot. South Haven, same story. I don't think there'll be too much. I mean, there'll be some snow, mind you, but it's not going to be like maybe an inch. I don't think it's going to be a heck of a lot. It's not indicated by the models anyway. Sunshine and warm tomorrow. Not where we are, buddy. Tim, but hello to you. Jennifer, Mother Nature, somebody needs a bridle with some cookies. I agree. Alicia, hello to you. Let's see. Sean, yeah, we'll get a little bit, but not a lot. We'll get a little bit of snow, but not a lot. Beverly, hello to you. Holly up north can keep it. I hear you. Not into April, please. Corrine, hello. Mike and Lawrence, simplify. I was not in the Marines, but I have much respect for those who are and were. So, Mike, I say that to you. Freddie, hello. Bob in Twin Lake. Got some more cold up there, another cold up there. Martin, hello to you. Thanks. Sarah, I appreciate that. Very nice. Mike, how about Fife Lake in Kalkaska County? You know what? I think you're probably going to get a couple of 3 inches of accumulation there, but you're getting close to being on the northern edge of everything up there. Armani, South Haven going to have any snow? Yes, but a little bit, maybe an inch or two. I think that's about it. Let's see. Upper UP can keep the snow. Wish it wouldn't come in April. Well, we'll cross our fingers. It might not. It might not. Oh wow. Okay, Chris, I'll make sure that's reported there. I'm assuming, is that on M43? Maybe that's why we have the reporter out there between First and Van Cal. Okay, probably is. Let's see. No, Mike, that won't help us out. Ryan, that's right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Aaron, thanks. And Elise, you got here on time. Doris, a cold for spring, the east side of Kalamazoo. Hello to you. On the east side, hello to you, Hannah. And Joni in Battle Creek. Battle Creek to Detroit tomorrow at 11 a.m. Be good to go, Beth. Again, there could be some slick spots. I'm going to totally rule it out. And you might hit a little bit of light snow, maybe a snow-rain mix, but I don't think you're going to be having too many problems, especially if you leave in the later part of the morning. Okay, but I think you're going to be okay headed to Detroit from Battle Creek, Beth. Safe travels. Melissa, hello to you. Sarah, you're right. You are right about that. Brittany's here. How much for Plainwell? Again, a couple of inches maybe at the most, I think, but I don't think it's going to be too dramatic there in Plainwell. Let's see. Ann, hello to you. Three Rivers. David, not a lot. Not a lot. Okay, M43. That's probably why we had a reporter out there then. We probably heard about that. Elise got to go to work early tomorrow at Comstock. You'll be all right. Might have a little bit of snow, but that's about it. Courtney, the warm weather is on hiatus right now. On hiatus. Oh, okay. I appreciate that, Mike. But hey, I get those, from people who are not kidding. So you're very welcome. And thanks for checking in from Calcasco, by the way. Beth, you're very welcome. Leo, hello to you. Sharon, Missy's aunt is here. Oh, okay. Hello to Sharon and hello to Missy as well. Tammy and Matawan, an inch maybe a couple at most, I think, and that might even be a little much. Oak and Burr Oak, thanks for being here, Oak. Thanks very much for the compliment. Ann Arbor, Rebecca, if you're going along I-94, you're going to be all right. You'll be all right. Brittany, you're very welcome. And let's see, Charity, Battle Creek to GR for an early morning flight. Probably starting at about 5 or 6. So my advice would be just to leave a little bit earlier than you normally would. Going BC to GR. You certainly don't want to miss that flight. Stuart, you're very welcome. Thanks for the thanks. Jenny in Laguna Hills. Oh my gosh. Now that's some beautiful country there too. 75 degrees. Soak it up, Jenny, for the rest of us. And thanks for being here from the West Coast. I've been to Laguna Hills, by the way. Ready for 70-degree weather. I think a lot of us are. Ruby, how will Portage be? Any of the evil white stuff? If we do get some, it won't be evil. It won't be too much. But I don't think we're going to get a lot, Ruby. Florence Gardner's crying on the inside. Your time is coming. We just have to be patient. Sharon, that's what I thought. I thought it was Missy Broderick. Glenn, hello to you. Mike, not yet, but we're working on that seasonal forecast. And let's see, Sarah. That's funny. Yes. Yeah. Rubbing it in that you're on the West Coast over there. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I will. I know you don't believe me, Jim, but you'll see one day. I promise. I promise. Stacy, hello to you too. All right, everybody. I'm going to skate on out of here. Thank you for being here, everybody. Tomorrow morning, of course, we're going to be going through this winter weather here, but I think we'll be all right. We're going to make it. But remember, Northern Allegan, Northern Berry County, northward, all the way up to north of I-96. Probably a little bit snowy in the morning for that morning commute, a little bit problematic. South of an Allegan to, say, Plainwell and Allegan to Gun Lake line south, I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. And in the afternoon, certainly not so. We'll get back to some sun on Saturday, Sunday. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Denicio, ready to do watermelon farming. All right, ready to go. Mike, thanks. I appreciate that very much. Ashley here in South Haven. Thank you so much. I know, Jen, I'll be there. I promise. You'll see. Sherry, you're very welcome. Thanks for that. Let's see. Good evening to you, Marty. Always appreciate seeing you here. I know, Chris. I know. When I talk to Jen, I think about you as well, going to the Hartford Speedway. Thanks, Elise. And I can't do that, Mike, but, maybe I'll tug on the ear or something like that. Sarah, have a great night as well. I'm going to skate on out of here. I got, 9:28 on the clock, so that means In 32 minutes, I'll be live on ARC West Michigan. We're going to be on the mothership here tonight after NCAA basketball. So the late game for CBS, which tips off about 9:15-ish or so, once that game ends, that's when we'll take to the air on News Channel 3. Hey, we made it to Friday. I mean, that's pretty good. Now we just have to get through that winter slap from Old Man Winter tomorrow. Sherry, Kalamazoo, negligible. I think maybe an inch, maybe two at most. I think it's mainly going to be quiet and then some rain, snow mix in the afternoon. Let's see, ready for the fluke season to be over. Stacy, yeah, I don't think much of it will in some parts. In parts, though, closer to 96 where it's going to be colder, I think it will. Maddie, I don't think so. It's iffy, but I don't think so. I would say chances are that there won't be school closings in Holland. Chances are. You're right about that, Ashley, for sure. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Threads and YouTube at Weatherman Keith. All one case or all one word, all lowercase at Weatherman Keith. I'm on Facebook, WWNT's Keith Thompson. Hey, Will's going to be here bright and early in the morning. He's in for Jeff. So must see TV, man. He's going to be tracking that snow. He's going to have the latest on the road and everything. So that'll be good. If we do get some school closings coming in, of course, we'll run them at the bottom of the screen. And we'll, of course, have them online as well. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. I really do appreciate it very much. Tim, the roads are fine. And Sherry, I hope you have a good night as well. Probably Facebook, Mike. When it comes to social media, I do most of my stuff on Facebook. So I'm trying to expand it, but that's hard. You know, this social media thing goes all over the place. All right, everybody, have a good night. Take care of yourself. Get some rest. Take it easy so that we can all enjoy the weekend. Tomorrow night, when I see you, we'll be headed for the weekend for sure. Good night, everybody.